Hey guys, it's Amanda. Here I am doing my first dip mani on camera. You'll have to forgive the camera angle. I'm still trying to figure that one out. It's really hard to do your nails and make sure that you're in frame and make sure it's a good camera angle. Anyways, I am using Sparkle & Co. I forget the name of it, which color it is, but I'll link it somewhere. And I think I end up switching dip liquids halfway through. I just wanted to come back in and mention that I'm laying my
double
finger
dip base
in
liquid,
a
but I
cup
couldn't find
cleaner
it when I
because
started this mani, so I
dip
think
powder
I was
has
using
little flaky foils in it. And I feel like
what's
if
it
you can
called?
lay your finger flat,
Triple vitamin.
in that kind of a
Which
dip
I like that
powder,
one
the
too,
foils
but
just kind of
I just
lay
am
flatter.
liking double
if
dip
that makes
more
sense.
right now, so
I
remembered where it
and
was
I
halfway
am
through and
going
switched,
around
but,
my cuticle
anyways,
with
I
a
will
giant. It's
let you
actually
watch,
not a
and
giant
I'll come back
orange
in
wood
a little
stick.
bit.
It's a skewer. It's like a mini skewer that you use to obviously skewer food with, but it works really good for getting good cuticle lines. So that's what I'm using to go around my cuticles. Don't judge me. So I brushed off the excess with a hard brush. I like to use a hard brush. I feel like it does a better job at really getting all the excess off, especially around the cuticle line. I have found that I need to make sure that I really wait for the base to dry though, because if I use a hard brush and the base isn't all the way dry, it like totally just wrecks that layer of my mani. It like pulls half of it off. But as long as it's dry, there's no issue. And now I'm going in with my clear cap. I think this is my double dip. I have like a separate jar of double dip clear for sparkles because I hate when I get sparkles or glitters or foils in my big jar of clear dip powder, and then I go to do a flat mani and cap it in clear and there's glitter or foils in the clear. I'm weird like that. So anyways, I have a separate little mini jar that I poured my clear dip into for manis like this. So yeah, I'm going to cap and clear, and then I'm going to activate, and then I am going to file and buff off camera, mostly because when I was filing and buffing, I was completely out of frame. I might have left a little bit in, I'm not sure. I guess we'll both watch and find out. And right here, I proved myself wrong. I did leave some filing in. I feel like you really can't see that well, but you'll get the gist of it. So here I am with my double dip base liquid, and I just love it so much. I don't know what it is about this liquid. Everything just lays so flat and even, and I don't have like any patchiness or anything. It's just great. Love it. I just wanted to point out here that my hair is in this shot and that I am really awful at this so far. I mean, it was my first time recording, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break, but I found that if you dip your other finger in the dip powder and then pat down the foils, you won't get dip powder and glue all over your other finger. So that's why I did that. I like to pat it down just to make sure it is all laying flat. And here I am again with another camera angle because I just can't get it right. Hope you don't get motion sickness. Okay, so now I'm going to top coat. I usually use gel top coat on my dip manis just because it's usually easier for me, but I figured since this was like my first dip mani on film, I would try to use dip top coat again. When you're using dip top coat, you have to go back in and put another layer of activator on and then wait a little bit, like a minute or something, and then wipe it off. And then you go in with your first layer of top coat, and that has to be like 2 to 3 quick strokes really fast. And then you wipe off the brush on a paper towel to make sure there's no activator on your brush. And then you can go back in for a second coat and be a little bit slower and a little bit more, particular, and, make sure you get a nice even coat. The reason you have to do that is because the activator actually activates the top coat and makes it hard and shiny, but activator also activates the top coat. So if you leave your brush on your fingernail too long, your brush will get hard, which I absolutely can't stand. And then you go to do the next nail and there's all these like lines in it, and you're like, why are there lines in my top coat? And then you realize that your brush is hard. And you got to be careful with that too, because you can actually like start to activate the bottle, like the actual bottle of top coat, and it can get gunky and stuff. So it's just, it's a nightmare. So you got to be careful, make sure you wipe your brush off every time before you put it back in the jar. This actually came out all right. I usually have a hard time with dip top coat. It's really finicky. I'm like a texture kind of girl, and if I can feel like any seams or bumps or anything on my nail after it's done, I end up filing off the top coat and redoing it. But this actually came out really good. This is Sparkle & Co.'s, I think it's like Super Gloss 2.0 or something like that. Super Shiny Gloss 2.0, and it came out really good. Like, there's no bumps, there's no seams, there's no lines, and it is really shiny. So I may have to
here I am
stick with this
my
for a little
finished
bit.
mani.
I like to cap the free edge when I am top coating. It just kind of helps to seal everything in.
I like it a lot, and I don't show it here, but I do use
and help prevent like peeling and breakage and stuff like that.
So shiny,
and especially
I do
if
go
I'm
upstairs
using
and
a
use
gel
my
top
cuticle
coat.
oil.
Gel
Anyways,
top coat
thanks for
is a whole nother
watching,
ballgame
and
though, 'cause
I'll
you gotta
see you
use
next
base
time.
gel first. But yeah, so I like to seal the free edge, especially if I'm using like a peel base or something underneath the dip. I didn't do that on this mani because I'm planning on wearing it for a little bit longer. I like to cap the free edge. Anyways, we are almost finished, and I cannot wait for you to see the final picture. I think these came out really nice. I really like this color. I'm like a total blue fan. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and the gold flakies just are really pretty. So yeah, I will try to find the name of the dip powder and link it somewhere. It's by Sparkle & Co. It's like something Azure or something Allure or something. Anyways, I will link it somewhere.